Hello everybody and welcome back to Camera 2 here in the Temple of Technology. I am your host, Scott James Magner, the idiot with a microphone. You can barely see the microphone on Camera 2, mainly because, maybe I can get it out here. There you go, there's the microphone. You can't see it on Camera 1 today because we are unboxing. We are doing an unboxing video, and I promised this a few days/weeks ago, mainly because I engage in a regular practice of buying my own books used on the internet. The reason why I do this, as is referenced by the title of the podcast here, or the title of the stream, is that I published a book, or rather I had a book published in 2014, my first science fiction novel, Homefront. And it was with a reputable publisher, a man that I know quite well. He's still my friend and he edits my books, Mark Teppo. But we had very wide distribution on this book, very wide. It was like a standard New York release, except that, the number of zeros behind the copies that were printed was smaller. And we sold this book all around the country and the world, for that matter. And some of those books came back. And it turned out that releasing a $25 hardback book as a debut novel is somewhat risky in 2014, late 2014, when the economy crashes. And it didn't go well for the book. But the ebook sold very well. It still sells well. And I eventually turned this book into a three-book trilogy. A three-book series, rather, a trilogy, if you would have it. And it had seen new life there, but it still, the initial release was good and wide, and it was awesome. And some of those books show up online, because the book is still for sale on Amazon.com. So people say, hey, I'll just sell mine. I'll sell this used copy, and I'll undercut everybody. Well, yeah. So I typically find my own book in hardback between $3 and $7 online, and that is not enough, because I sell the book brand new out of my garage for $12. And I, A, want to make sure that the price stays more or less constant for the people who aren't buying it, and B, I need to have an inherent value to my work. It's important to me. So every so often I do a quick Amazon roundup of people who are underselling my book or who are not selling it at an appropriate used price. I think a quarter of a book's value is too low, but in particular, some of these folks, they're buying up library stock and then dumping it to try to make a profit. So here's the fun thing about this. I don't mind doing this. In fact, I have used copies that I just give to people, right? If they're not horrible or marked up or anything, I just give them a copy of the book. It's fine. And it doesn't cost me anything. It costs me, a few dollars here and there, but I paid for the stock in my garage to save it from being pulped because I thought it still had value. And I believe it still does have value, and that's why I do these sorts of things. So with that in mind, I also like to take things out of packages. And I like to do that because it thrills me to open a package and see what's inside is a cool thing for me. It's a lot of fun. But I also ship books, and I like to see how other people ship books, and which is why I do this, buy books every so often. And all things being equal, I'd rather buy my book than another book that I may or may not enjoy. So I have a pile of books that have come in over the last week, and I'm going to go over what I paid for the book, where the book came from, and why I bought it. Well, actually, you already know why I bought it. I just told you why I bought it. But I'm going to go over these things as I switch here to camera 1. Nope, camera 1. Got to keep camera 1 on. Here we go. Camera 1 here in the unboxing stage. I had to get a little tricky with my camera because I couldn't quite get the angle I needed for camera 1 to rest down here. I had it on a tripod before last time I did this. Now it's just sitting on top of the monitor. So what I had to do is I had to stick a tripod on here to give a counterweight and then arrange the camera on top. This problem will go away very soon. Like, I probably could have done the unboxing with camera 2, but I like to have things squared away. In fact, we actually want to do this, don't we? We want to do this. And then I got to turn off that. There we go. This is a Temple of Technology stream, so I have to change my graphic here on my if I could go back here to camera 2 really fast. So you can, if I move this around there, you can see. In fact, you can see where I've got camera 1 sitting up there. Here's the microphone, the aforementioned microphone. But I'm using my iPad as a tweet deck, as a stream deck rather, so that you don't hear as much typing and it's a little easier just to find the buttons. That's it. Now you can see me again. Haha, me. And we'll turn off camera 2, go back to camera 1, because here we are on camera 1. All right, so to do this, we are going to use my favorite tool, second favorite tool in the known universe, my pocket knife. I have had this pocket knife for 16 years, 17 years. It's been a lot of years. No, 14 years. I've had this pocket knife for 14 years, because I remember when I got dumped. And it's in great shape. So I'll need this knife blade, the small knife blade. If you have a chance to get a good, real Swiss Army knife, do it, because it's one of the best tools I've ever owned. My favorite tool in the universe, of course, being my straight edge level, which I use for carpentry and making DVD covers and all that stuff. And my new glasses are taking a little bit of getting used to. So when I hold this straight edge level, and you can see it's straight there, there's no defects or anything with it, but the glasses are a little more curved than I'm used to. And of course I am an older man, so I wear multifocal lenses. And it changes the perspective that I have on things. All right, so the first package I get comes to me from Project Home in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Project Home is a charity which the proceeds go towards ending homelessness, and so I was very pleased to support their efforts to support my efforts. This went £2 media rate, which meant I believe is $3.60 of shipping. I didn't pay shipping; they paid shipping themselves, and then I paid, according to the order here, I paid $6.70 for this book. Remember, it retails for $25 new, or really $12 new through my website. So this is a basic. This looks like a really good copy of this book. I don't see any marks on it. You see the spine in there. This is one of the main reasons this book didn't sell. It's really hard to read this spine on a bookshelf from across the street. You can see my name. There's my name right there, Magner. They used a standard padded mailer, which is good. It protects the book inside. This book is essentially new. This is bookstore stock, not library stock. There's no yellowing of the pages. There's no mold. All right, what do we got here? Yep, hardcover used, ships fast. Because they didn't buy it from the publisher, they are legally required to sell this book as used. But this is good stock. The pages are not yellowed over much. This isn't one of the ones I signed, but I could easily sign it for one of you. Yeah, I have chosen not to reprint this book. So the reason why I have not reprinted this book is because I have republished the book. I have republished the book as a trilogy, right? And I don't want to disrespect any of these fine folks here by doing this again. But here's the dedication to my book. It's one of the better dedications I've ever written, and I'll read it to you now. For the dreamers of dreams, the future is there for us all, if we choose to meet it with eyes open and heads held high. And for Jay Lake, who never stopped believing in it. The future, that is. Jay didn't get to read this book. He had passed by the time it came out. But this is a fine book. I'd be happy to give this book to any one of you if you want this book. It is unmarked and doesn't smell bad. And so we're doing great with that one. So that came to me from the Home Project, or Project Home Books. And I will thank you. I like this book a lot. Tell all your friends. Bandito Mac is here, everyone. They just followed me the other day. I'm very happy to have them as a follower here on my stream. The next book, let's see what we got here. At the end of this stream, I'll show you all how you can get the new trilogy. It's very easy to do. I'm happy to promote it and get it to people. All right. What are the details? Where did this one come from? Hippo Books. I am not sure which one of these packages is from Hippo Books. But I'm betting it's one of these. So this is a kind of packaging that I really enjoy. It is heat pressed paper with a tiny bit of padding inside, and it's just you get a square like this. You press it down around the book. And then you have a box of sorts. So you have to be careful of this because I can't actually see the book, but with the knife we'll make a quick, easy cut like so. That'll go all the way across. Oh, this is library stock. Excellent. It's library stock with one of my least favorite words on it. Discard is the book that they just threw out. They didn't even want to try to sell it. So this is from the Normal Public Library. Normal Public Library. See where they are located. Normal Public Library. I did not sign this book. This book has seen some shelfware. It has some scuffs down here on it. It's a library copy. I will probably recycle this book. It's funny. I just my chapters typically have the name of the person, are named after the person who is the main protagonist, and one of my protagonists' name is Mira. And I flipped through a bunch of pages, and every chapter I saw was from Mira's point of view. But this is a good book. It's a solid book. It's got library tags, so it's from the science fiction section. Fic Mag, that's me. I don't know Homefront's exact Dewey Decimal number, but the Normal Public Library did for a while, and they had this book available to them. So I paid, I'm going to say I paid $6 for this book. I paid $6 for almost all these books. So it's not clear exactly which one was from where. Although I doubt this one was that one. Because I got two of these on the same day. So what I should look for here is books that were delivered on the same day. Oh, I bet it was, though. Because I've got another one there. Alright, so that was that book. I could not resell that book. I could only give it away because of the library tags and dressing. Alright. Also from Discover Books, Toledo, Ohio. Same price, same paper stock, same bag as it is. I don't know which one sent me this, but I got these brown ones on the same day. I got two of these, of course. So it stands to reason that when it says they were delivered on the same day. This is another library copy. Because I see the library wrapping. Oh, now this one, not as shiny. It has a... I take this library dust cover off, and I bet this book looks fine, but it has yellowed pages. This is definitely a used book, and it is not moldy, but it has this aftermarket plastic sheathing on it. Sterling Libraries. Sterling Libraries got their copy in February of 2015. It is not a signed copy. And it says State Library of Washington. I don't know if that actually means it came from Washington State or not, but I got this book from Toledo, Ohio for $6. But, you know, tax and all the shipping was the fine bit. Alright, so 2 library books. F-Mag. That's me. Next one up. I got this book here from Better World Books from Mishawaka, Indiana. Buy books, do good. So that's heartening to me. This is the same general type of packaging as we had for the paperback book. The paper packaging, rather. Better World Books has offices in Mishawaka, Reno, York, and Dunfermline. Okay, I don't know where half those places are. But yep, this is it. Better World Books. I got this. I paid $7.70 for this plus tax. Condition used, very good. A book that is excellent condition may show signs of wear, have minor defects. Money back guarantee. Alright. Oh, I missed. Just missed what I wanted there. There we go. Open that up. Oh, I almost did it. I almost did it dirty. Because it looked like this was the pages side, but actually it was the spine side, and I almost nicked the spine. This is another library copy, ladies and gentlemen, and others. Or rather, it's library copy, everyone. It's in good shape. Yellowed pages. Could not sell this as a new book. You see there that the pages are yellowed. Meaning it saw some use, but it also was probably stored improperly or near a window. All right. From the Contra Costa County Library. I believe I have bought books from the Contra Costa County Library before, which meant that they had more than one copy of my book. God bless them. I do appreciate libraries. All right. This is not a signed book, but that's okay. I did not sign every copy that went out the door. I still like the looks of these books. I'm very happy. Oh, magnetic inventory. Look at this. Is me in. Want to see how fun stuff is? That's me. 2014. Prepping to leave the house. I'm standing outside, in fact, and move into a condo. Before the book got published, it was a bad time. But it's a library copy. It's a good copy. I'd be happy to give this copy to somebody for your personal library. And now this here is fun because there are 2 books in this package, and it's green, so you're gonna get a little green screen thumbing through here. I did not order 2 copies from the same person. At least I don't think I did. My order history certainly doesn't show that I did. So I don't even need my knife for this one. We'll just tear it open. There are 2 copies of Homefront in here. They are new-ish copies. The pages are slightly yellowed, but they do not have library marking. Oh, that one has a library marking. Oh, Powell's. Okay. So, this book may be signed. This book, I could not do anything. Look at it's got the corners all nicked up. Yeah, it's a yellowed book. The pulp pages here are creased. Doesn't smell bad, so got that going for us. That one's busted. Can't do anything with that. This was sold at Powell's, which means before it went to the thrift bookstore, and in fact autographed. I signed this book during a mass signing event in Portland, Oregon. Look, there it is. There's my signature. It's a signed book, ladies and gentlemen. I'd be happy to give this to somebody. Doesn't smell. I hope somebody read it. I do. That's what I want for all of my books, really, is for people to read them. But if it didn't get read, I'm not going to die. So, yeah, I buy these books on occasion. Sometimes I find them for $2, right, which really pisses me off. $6 doesn't piss me off as much because it's a reasonable amount for a book you've never heard of. Is $6 to buy. But so you can get the ebook for less than that. And so when hardback book prices approach ebook prices, I get a little testy. So, with that in mind, I am going to check right now what is the general. Oh shucks, somebody's got it. $3.99. No, $11.04 is the current price. $11.04. So 3 used from $11.04, 1 new from $31.44. All right. Somebody here says that they've got a signed copy. Well, God bless you, signed copy, no dedication. See first photo. Yeah, it looks a lot like I signed this one at Powell's too. And it says used like new for $31. I will sell you a book much cheaper, brand new, with signing, than that. I simply don't like that concept. All right, the paperback. I see 4 used for $6.72. That doesn't bother me as much. We didn't get a lot of play off that paperback. It came out too late. And that's no fault of my publisher. It's simply a matter of when nobody wanted to buy that paperback because they had already been burned on the hardback. And that's just the reality of the business. When a book fails, a reissue of that book is not likely to succeed. And with that in mind, of course, I rewrote the book and republished it, hoping to keep the universe alive and in print, which I did. It's alive and in print and will stay there for as long as, you know, I'm willing to lose money on a publishing business. But that's that. Now, do I have... main screen... What do I got going here? API not find. Okay. So if I go here, and then I want to do turn that off and turn that off. There we go. And we'll turn that over to camera 2. Hey everybody, camera 2 here. So you can see that this is what I've been doing. I've been going to Amazon and looking at the rankings here. So you can buy my book from Amazon, Homefront. It's fine. You can buy my other books here too. Here's my author page. Bits of me reading here and there. And this is book 1 of the trilogy that I turned it into. It's got a brand new fresh cover. You can see it there. Beautiful artwork by my friends Honor McDonald and Alan Duong. Explore the contents. You can see all sorts of stuff. It's got the table of contents there. Paperback. See how stuff looks on the inside. My books look okay. Look okay. $17 paperback. I don't expect to make $17 on the paperback. I don't even expect to sell that many paperbacks. I expect to sell Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. How many peppers did Peter Piper pick? Okay, there we go. I expect to sell the ebook series here for $10, right? Which is why I've got it priced that way. $10 gets you the definitive version of my book, the novel, and all the way in there. So you can buy that on Amazon. I will not complain. You can rate it. I love it when people rate my books. When's the most recent review I got book? Yeah, I got a review in September of this year, which is good. Somebody picked it up for a queer review site. I am queer. There are queer characters in my books, including the main character, one of the main characters. Actually, well, no, several of the many of the main characters are queer. It's just simply the way things work. But yeah, I like reviews. They help expose the book to other people and get it to where they need to be. So if you go to rsentertainment.com, no, that's not right. There we go. Look at that. You can see it all right here. Here's the books available for sale through my small press. Here's Homefront, of course. If you want to check out this book, this great book here, you know, you want to see what's going on with it? It's free. It's free on my website. I give the ebook away for free because why not? It made a bunch of money the first time through on ebook. I have not updated the text. I have simply made it available for download. So it's free here on my website, and it's 99 cents. It's 99 cents. Yeah, EPUB there. EPUB free. $0. $0 if you want that. But what I would prefer you do is tell all your friends, but buy the new books. Buy this. Here's Maria, the aforementioned queer character. She's cover girl. Looks great. Yeah, you can get the paperback. You can get the EPUBs. It's $3, right? And then $10 for all the books. So this isn't a commercial. I'm just telling you kids, because I promised that I would explain how to buy my books and why to buy my books, because it keeps me writing. When I know that people are buying the books, reading them, and enjoying them, it motivates me to keep writing, and that's what I want to do. I want to write science fiction. I've always wanted to write science fiction. I do write science fiction, and I write science fiction for money, which is even more important in the long run. And that's it. That's my grand unboxing. I got six books for $40. Those 6 books, in my opinion, should have cost $80. And you can get those books for free if you request them from me. So I will not only send you one of these fine books that I just got out of the mail. If you go to my website and you mention this stream and get the ebook for free, I will send you one of these hardback books that I just got out of the mail. And that's it. That's the pitch. So I'm happy to share my work. I'm happy to tell people about my work and promote other people's work. And that's the deal. So let's go back to main screen. Turn off camera 1. Turn on camera 2. Here's camera 2, where we stay classy. That's it. That's my pitch. I may stream video games a little later. I will probably be editing today and not streaming video games. But you know what? I've liked playing video games and streaming video games. So that's it. If you like science fiction, if you like me or the things that I talk about and enjoy, hey, like, subscribe, follow, whatever platform you're watching this on. You know, toss me some recognition. Don't subscribe. Don't subscribe to my stream on Twitch, because that costs money. Even if you get it for free, don't subscribe to my thing on. Don't pay money for my streams, because other people know what they're doing. When I get better at it, when I'm not screwing up all the time, when I don't start streams with my microphone off, which I almost did again today, that's when you want to be paying me for that. Instead, buy my books. If you want to pay me money, buy my books. I've shown you how to buy my books. I've talked about buying books. And I have a lot more books available on Amazon.com than I do on my website, believe it or not, because I wrote some books for Amazon. And I'm not allowed to publish those myself. I can promote them. I could even throw a link up on my website to that would shove you to Amazon for you to buy it. But I'll talk about those books in a later stream. I am very proud of them. I'm super proud of them. And one of them is, I think, one of the best books I've ever written. So we've got that going for us. I am the microphone, Scott James Magner. Take off the template technology. There we go. Take off that. Look at that. I got that done. And while you're checking out the end of things, buy my books. As I said, rsentertainment.com. My small press, we are a progressive publisher who focus on independent authors and the stories that they tell. I love promoting my books, talking about my books, and the authors who have trusted me with their work. So if you want to talk about them anytime, hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up in the comments here on Twitch or on YouTube. I'm happy to talk about books, publishing books, and the industry in general. So that's it. That's my pitch. My stream is ending. Y'all have a great rest of your day.